All right, top of the morning to y'all. Okay, now I'm just here to give like cautionary tales and like to try to talk to the family about a few things. I don't have all the details of it, and no, I don't care. Okay, I don't care if it's not really affecting me and my family. I don't care if I miss out on something. Okay, but I don't know. It's one of the things I think that. Well, let's get into it and then I'll finish up. Okay. So don't worry about what's on my shirt. It's just a little bit of water. All right. Okay. So everybody's making a big deal about the NBA player Zion Williamson. Okay. As you know, that he was a very exciting and still is, and when he wants to be a player in the NBA, for a man his size, he's like 6'6", 6'7", about 285 or something like that. The guy can sky out of the gym. He gets up and down the floor fairly well. Okay, until and we'll get into that here in a second. Okay, when he's from right outside or right around Charlotte area, North Carolina, and as when he was I think a junior, he was okay. I think he was playing local AAU basketball. Let me get somewhere where there's some light real quick. Okay, and he just took over the AAU and then college basketball because what happened during the going to senior year, he grew like 3 to 4 inches, like 6'6", 6'7". All right, to do what he did, to do to have the athletic ability that he had. Okay, doing windmill dunks and he could touch his chin on the rim and all that other stuff. It's just amazing how these guys he could touch the top of the backboard. And John Morant came out the same year too. I guess John Morant's not too far from him. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about him. John Morant too. Okay, they both played AAU together, but see with Zion Williamson, I guess that's what made him all of a sudden like a top prospect in college and then a top prospect in the NBA. He went to Duke, got the Player of the Year, and got drafted #1 for New Orleans, and then John Morant went #2 to Memphis. Okay, now what I believe that what probably some of this had put a damper on his career because New York was the Knicks was supposed to get speculated to get the first pick, but they did not get the first pick in the lottery for whatever reason. Okay, I think that if that would have happened, he would have been a much bigger star because other guys like Kevin Durant, some other guys agreed to come and play with Zion. Okay, he was speculated to probably be the first guy that made $1 billion just by playing basketball. Okay, for basketball contracts, and it didn't work out that way. I understand that put a damper on him, but I just think that maybe as a player, if you were really determined, you would have found a way. I don't know, to keep up your craft and skills and all that other stuff, your physical appearance. All right, to you can get whatever you want. Now, that aside, just a little bit about Zion Williamson. Well, he's been in the news about messing around with porn stars and all the other stuff, okay, and got a girl. Now, they didn't say that she was a thought, a porn star, that was a stripper, and she had a couple of businesses and had supposed to be pregnant with a baby girl. Zion at least has at least one other child, maybe two other children, okay? Uh, and the lady, her name is the porn star, is named Mariah Mills, okay? That's making a big deal on social media, calling the guy out, trying to skull drag him through the mud, and saying things like, I guess his girlfriend had like a legal, I don't know, credit fixing business or something to that effect. Okay, where I guess he was paying thousands of dollars a week or whatever to, I don't know, for her to comfort him and so forth. Let me tell you something. The NBA They don't give a damn about none of that stuff, okay? As long as you bring in championships, you bring in revenue to the arena, okay? You giving them whatever they want at the time that they need to do it, okay? Then they don't care. Unless, like I say, that their bottom line is affected. And being that bottom line is affected and so forth, I just think that things about him are starting to come out. Now, every player's got a foul. Some fouls are bigger than others, okay? Even some of the older players. All right, for example, like Jordan, they suspected that he has a lot of kids. Allegedly, he has two sons that plays in the NBA, okay? Gambling problems and all that, allegedly. But that's, I digress. But they really don't care. But people are making really, I think, a big deal out of it. All right, but it seems like, again, these things do come up when you're not serviceable, okay? That the thing that I had a problem with Zion Williamson, I said this before, was his weight, okay? Because he's too large. I think that he needs to shed probably a good 35, 40 pounds and down to about 250 because it's part of your craft. Now, he just signed a 5-year, $190 million extension. Now, I would think that if I'm an owner or general manager and he's up for extension and he ain't been showing up to a lot of ball games, okay, he ain't been playing to the fullest potential. Everybody else is getting down the court and this guy's just struggling to get down the court and so forth. On top of that, people lose money. They quit coming to the games, they lose money. Okay? Why would I try to extend this guy for 5 years or whatever, okay, when I'm taking a loss? That's my problem. But like I say, when you're not doing these things or whatever, okay, then the foul starts coming out. Dude, they got scriptures of guys that wrote the Bible that has wives and concubines, kids from concubines and wives, okay? Jacob, David, I don't know, Solomon, okay, 300 concubines. Kings and, I don't know, other powerful men that has, concubines and all that. Let me tell you something. And I like to say that I believe that every woman that the athletes marry and so forth is not bad. Some have fruitful relationships. Some guys want to probably wait until their career is over and then they'll, settle down and have a family. Like David Jeter played for the New York Yankees. He played when he retired, then got married and had children after that. Some people do that. Some have good wives that follow them wherever they go in their, with their career, that travel with them, okay? But a lot of these so-called thoughts are called MK Ultra sex kittens. These women are put in the entertainment industry, sports industry, to watch over these men, okay? Some get married or they may date these men for a while, and they report whatever, okay, maybe is unusual back to people, okay? If they get off cold or get off grain, then they're going to report it. You're like, I don't know what to do with this guy and so forth, okay? Am I saying that the strippers like that? No, okay? But I think when, they'll find a way, if you're not on code, to go in on you, and eventually, when you start to become expendable, they're gonna go into you and they're going to try to ruin you, okay? Ruin your name, ruin your life, okay? You're gonna be done at one point in time. All right, that's if you're not doing what you're supposed to do and then you become expendable. They could decide, they want to take you out too. You see what's going on with a lot of these rappers. I think that, again, that Zion Williamson is not taking his career seriously. Some people, that's probably what they did not want, sign up for. Maybe that's what's going on with Ja Morant. And I think what Zion Williamson needs, again, somebody is going to, and Ja Morant is somebody that's going to give these guys tough love and be like, look, you need to decide what you want to be. I believe that they need to work with these guys, but we're talking about Zion Williamson, to shed weight, work on his skills and all that, and to be able to play, to be able to keep up with these guys, to be as far as running the floor and whatever skills that he needs as far as that and life. Now, if he decides what he wants to do, because what he wants to do on this time off, that's his business. But I would suggest if that's what he wants to be, then to set his money aside. Because as they say in the Bible, I believe they say in Proverbs, chasing harlots and so forth, okay? Money, harlots, and wine will lead you into a world of poverty. You see what happened to a lot of the guys in my day or whatever, like not Michael Vick. I can name a couple of guys from around the way. Michael Vick, Allen Iverson, and all that. Okay, a lot of these guys, 80% of these guys end up broke. Okay, bad investments. Having whining and dining women, flying them out, having multiple kids. Okay, a couple of guys right here, UNLV, got caught up, doing that. Okay, having a lot of children, and end up being caught up in a lot of debt and child support. All right, so I hope that he's able to set his money aside. And let me tell you this, there. A lot of athletes, I think they're learning now, okay, to do that now. When they see the older guys, what older guys went through. If you don't know nothing else, whatever money that you get, take 10 to 15%, set it aside, don't touch it. You'd be surprised if you wait 30, 40 years on how much you have saved up, okay? Basic finance. Well, let me know what you think about the video there, all right? So, that's just something to stimulate thought there. Okay, I told you probably 2 or 3 things that you could do. All right, but a lot of these so-called MK Ultra kittens, if you end up becoming that famous or whatever, a lot of these women are not your friend. Are they exceptions to the rules? Absolutely. And I'll leave you with that. All right, let me know what you think about the video.